you did that, you're like, someone ASMR that.
Hi, I'm Jenny, and I don't really understand what anime is. I mean, okay, so the only experience that I really have with it is watching Pokemon and Naruto with my brother when I was very, very little, and watching something called Fruit Basket in middle school in a friend's basement at a sleepover. And no offense to the Fruit Basket fans out there, but it wasn't really my thing. Regardless of my experience, there are millions upon millions and millions of people out there that enjoy anime for the content and the fandom that goes along with it. So I want to find out if I can see that side of anime too. In this video, I'm going to be doing research.
In my research, I found it was difficult to find discernibly credible sources that answered even the most basic questions on anime.
An interview.
I just want to state for the record that earlier Harper said it was objectively bad.
It is objectively bad, but I chose to use the word goofy instead.
And even watching 3 episodes of it from 3 different series.
Maybe anime is real life. And we're the anime. That dog!
Now that we know what we're doing in this video, let's take a journey. Oh my god!
Just as I did in the Fortnite video, I had to start with a very broad question and find somewhere to go from there. I asked Google, what is anime? Dictionary.com defines it as a Japanese style of motion picture animation, characterized by highly stylized, colorful art, futuristic settings, violence, and sexuality. Some of Google's suggested shows, which are presumably some of the most popular, were Dragon Ball Super, Kill la Kill, and The Irregular at Magic High School. Based on skimming the descriptions of these shows and looking at the cover images, I gathered major topics of magic, youth, high school, good versus evil, superpowers, revenge, unity, and unique talent. In my research, I found it was difficult to find discernibly credible sources that answered even the most basic questions on anime. There were several websites from 10 plus years ago and blogs with spelling mistakes, but very few mainstream American news outlets have recently covered anime-related topics, despite its rapidly increasing popularity with American audiences. With this obstacle, I decided to try to determine what anime isn't. Explained as simply as possible, anime is the Japanese equivalent of American cartoons. However, there's a large debate about if non-Japanese shows in the traditional anime style, imagine that anime style is put in quotations because that style actually varies a lot. So, if these non-Japanese shows in traditional anime style qualify as anime. Very few of the sources I investigated took a concrete stance on this, probably because the two sides are linked in many ways. Even the man considered the father of anime, Asuma Tezuka, was heavily influenced by the works of American Walt Disney. So because I definitely don't know enough about anime to provide a definite answer, I'm going to say yes and no to the are non-Japanese shows really anime question. Now that I've sort of figured out what anime isn't, I definitely have a clearer picture of what it is too. So let's move on to the interview.
I'm here with senior Harper Bone to talk about anime. So my first question is, when and how were you introduced to anime?
The first time I watched anime was just like kind of out of convenience on Netflix. They have like the whole anime section. I was in like 6th grade, sleepover, and we watched a show called Bach and Tess, which is no longer on Netflix. And she didn't like it at all, but I caught on to it, so I watched it on my own time.
Are there any common topics or themes in anime shows?
I think in a lot of younger age group animes, which are mostly the kind I watch, definitely magical and video game themes. Like Magical Girls is a huge theme with Sailor Moon and Madoka Magica, which are two of the big cult classic animes.
What misconceptions do people have about anime? And the people that watch it, I guess.
I think misconceptions of anime itself, I think is a lot of ooh, it's all about cute girls. Which is honestly not that
That's honestly what I think.
It's all about cute character design, but I think that there's a lot of good plots to animes, and a lot of them, especially to plug Madoka Magica, which is my favorite anime of all time. It's so good. If you watch it all the way through, the first like 5 episodes or so, you're like, okay, this is just talking about like, ooh, cute girls who have magic powers. Like, yay, it's adorable. But then there's like an actual really serious real life message, but I won't spoil it.
Thank you so much.
And then you get to the end, and I think that's what it is with a lot of anime, is people think it's just boring and plotless, but the point of, I think, anime is it builds up and then has a big point at the end. Like, almost every anime is like that.
Oh, and then misconceptions that people have about anime watchers.
Oh, everything. I think a lot of people think it's, like, obsessive, and it's weird, and it is a lot of the time, but I think there's a lot of people who can just normally watch TV watch anime like they watch any other TV show, because that, when it boils down to it, it is a TV show. I mean, you can cosplay if you want, or draw anime characters, but I think most people don't do that, so...
If you could cosplay as any anime character, what would it be?
You say that like I haven't cosplayed.
Oh no! Are you seriously?
I've had 2 cosplays in my past.
Okay, please explain.
Yoshiko Tsushima, from Love Live School Idol Festival, which is one of my favorite animes of all time.
You just said so many words. I didn't understand any of them.
I had a costume for her, just like her regular school outfit for Halloween once. One time, back in 7th grade, I was Sailor Mercury ? For Halloween, but I've watched like 5 episodes of Sailor Moon, so I really don't know what I was trying to accomplish there.
Has watching anime led you to become interested in any other aspects of Japanese or other Asian cultures?
I think it introduced me, especially Love Live, introduced me to like arcade culture in Japan. I'm about to geek out on you guys, but I really like to play DDR and like Beats. What's that name? It's like a game where you hit the 2. They have a they have an arcade in Greensboro that imports Japanese games, and like they're completely in Japanese. Like they're straight from Japan. It's really hard to get them in the U.S. There's like 15 of these round 1 arcades across the country, so we were super lucky to get one last year in Greensboro, and so I go there a lot, and you like play competitively online and stuff. And so like I've been playing DDR for a few years now, and like I finally have gotten good enough at it that I can like play it in public and people like stop and watch you. Like it's really cool. I love it so much. And I think that's just a culture we don't have in the US, and I wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't for anime and like how they depicted in anime. So I think that's probably the #1 influence, which is awesome. I love it.
That's so cool. That was such a good answer. Okay. Thank you so much, Harper, for being here.
No problem. Thank you for talking to me about anime.
You're so welcome. I'm here with Madison. Madison, wave to the camera. Nice. And we're gonna start our first episode of anime, and we're watching the very first episode ever. Or something? We're watching the very first episode ever of Madoka Magica. Yes.
Nice.
So let's start reacting. Unpause. Ooh. Oh, what? I forgot that this was gonna be a cartoon for a minute. Okay. First guess is that this is a dream. Oh, it's real. What is this about?
Magical girls.
Okay. Wait, so is she making a deal with that little Pokemon thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that Pokemon thing gonna be how like all Disney princesses have like their own animal as like a sidekick? Have you seen this?
No.
Oh, it was a dream! I'm so smart. Oh, they're naked. Okay.
That's like a thing with a lot of the magical girl transformations when they go into their like alter egos. They are naked.
I really like this opening sequence. I do have to say I already don't like the main girl. Oh, she has friends too. Okay, maybe I'll like them. Burn.
Hi everyone. Okay, so the version that we originally watched had subtitles, but the version that I screen recorded was dubbed, so I have no idea what I was referring to in that clip. That's all.
that girl. Bum bum bum. She's wearing black tights and everyone else is wearing knee-high socks. Oh my god! Ooh, you see that foot swerve? And now there's like pilgrim music in the background. Why are they all wearing like underwear for running?
Hey, what's up? It's me again. I'm kooky crazy. There were some technical difficulties, and here's just a random compilation of everything that was left. So.
Oh, more hair. Oh, what? Another butterflies. There's mustaches now. Someone's gonna save them, right? Or it just gets worse. I don't know what's going on. She had to go to tea training because she's rich. That's what you get for being rich, kids. But I think it might be evil. It reminds me of that book about like the vampire rabbit. All done. Oh, is that it? We had a lighting change, but now we're on our next episode, Oron High School Host Club, which I'm very excited about because I heard it's about romance, which is the only kind of TV and books and movies that I like. So, yeah. Oh, they're all so beautiful. Okay, and then there's like the 7-year-old who's also with them.
Like the oldest.
Oh no! He's sweating even in his hair. He's so brave. Oh my god. You're so brave.
No one likes her.
Yeah, I don't like her. Does that guy ever look normal? Why is Haruhi always looking like that? Oh, and blood. You're so right. What's on the inside is important. Yeah. Oh my gosh, makeover time. Yes. Oh my god. What? What's going on? Oh my god. In 2006, they were breaking the rules of gender. I love this! How is Haruhi gonna be in part of the Coast Club?
They just still refer to her as a guy around all the ladies.
Sneaky. One of them is wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
We're back again. Now we're... Oh, wait, that doesn't make sense. We were never gone. Okay. Now we're gonna watch an episode of Yuri on Ice, a personal recommendation from Madison. I am under a quilt now because we're an hour and a half into the anime, and I'm tired. Let's begin. Yuri on Ice. Yuri, exclamation point, on ice.
That's Victor. That's Yuri.
I like this animation. This is the best animation so
It's
far.
so pretty.
So far, I like anime about nice, pretty boys more than I like it about timid, pretty girls.
Victor is like all-time record-breaking incredible figure skater.
Wow. Yay! I'm so excited. Well, I got snacks. Play the Yuri on Ice. So far, I love it. So. Is it okay if I'm eating here?
Seen on the sofa and you're eating and drinking Jenny.
I was about to put my hand in the water.
I was watching that happen. I was like, I hope she does it.
Yuri is a skinny one. I feel like the main characters in all of these shows are always really like anxious. Why is
He's
that?
just got like actual anxiety.
Yeah. Victor. Same girl. Wow. He actually is thick now. Aww. I don't like that one with the spiky hair. Never trust little kids with spiky hair. Let me just tell you. Wow. You know who else was really good at ice skating? Michael Scott from The Office. I don't like the look in her. Oh, she's drunk. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. Yes! Yes! I got bored of thinking depressed. Okay, buddy. If it were that easy. He still has spiky hair. Don't trust anyone with spiky hair, regardless of age. Okay? Or I can have Victor as my coach.
No, I certainly do not look the exact same as I did in the intro because the first intro that I did was absolute trash and I had to refilm it. Anyways, now I've done everything, research, interview, and watching a few episodes of anime, and I have to say, no offense to Harper because Madoka Magica was her recommendation, but I don't know if I'm going to be pursuing that one. But while I was editing this video, I was forced to re-watch the episode of Ouran High School Host Club and Yuri on Ice. I realized that I actually really enjoyed watching those two shows, and I will definitely be looking into watching them more. I have no idea when that's going to happen because I'm kind of currently caught up watching all of Bob's Burgers for the 5th time, so that could take a minute. To sum up this whole video, I definitely see why anime is so popular. It's so broad, and I especially like the aspect of it that it's for children and adults. There's just such a wide range of content from anime that is for all ages. And I thought that was really interesting. I definitely see its merit. I don't know, I don't have an ending catchphrase because my camera just died on the last one. So, thank you for taking this journey with me. That'll be the end of it, even though I'm never doing one of these again, because I'm a senior and this is my only semester of journalism. So, it's been a wild ride.